earlier on, I spoke to you in the week, and you were saying that you awakened consciously to who you really are at the age of 6, and you would like to talk about that awakening experience. Talk about that, Megan, because we'd love to hear it.
Okay. Well, when I was 6 and before that, before I was even 6, at the age of 4 or 2, I remember coming and going at the same time through these different portals and also coming back, and I'd see like dots. I'd see dots everywhere in the skies and everywhere, and I remember when I was at the age of 5, I'd be in the car and we were traveling to somewhere. I think we were going camping or something, and I asked my dad, well, when I was little, I asked my dad, hey, Daddy, do you see these dots everywhere? He's like, what dots, Megan? I'm like, never mind. So I just forgot about it. And I thought it was normal, because I thought if I just asked anybody, do you see these dots? They'd say no, and I'd be like, man, there's something wrong here. And I thought it was just my eyesight. And I can't see now that well. And I wear glasses now. I can see okay, it's just I wore glasses, and I thought that'd fix the problem. And no, I still see these dots, and when I woke in, I said, Mommy, I see these dots everywhere. She said, Megan, they're energy. I said, so that's what they are. So I see them everywhere. And then till up to that time, this is where it got into where I actually awakened, started understanding things more. What happened was I was so tiny. I was just really small. I was very skinny. I remember and I will never forget that time. And now I'm going to tell you more about that when I opened, because it's some story I will never forget, and my mom will never forget. And it's just a great memory, and it's just amazing. And well, before, my mom gave me background after I opened up, and she said that she actually saw the same thing as I did, just a little bit differently. So she wanted to test to see if I saw the same thing. So one night, my dad was gone for training, and we were living in Washington State, in Tacoma, Washington, near Seattle, and we lived on base. And my dad was gone in training, and my brother Caleb was just young. My brother Dylan, he was at least 5 or 6, and no, he's younger than that, like 3 maybe. And they were playing around, and I was watching TV, just took a bath, felt all clean, and my mom asked me to come and to sit on her bed with her in the dark. I had no idea why, I just did what I was told. So I went to my mom, and she told me to close my eyes. I said, okay. She said, do you see dots? I said, yeah, Mommy, I see dots. And she said, do you see like a black screen? I said, yes, I do. She said to focus on one of those dots for about 4 minutes. I said, okay. Did that for about 4 minutes. I got frustrated. Wanted to move. Just wanted to get up and walk around. And I said, Mommy, can I open my eyes now? Kind of frustrated. Yeah, you can. And I opened my eyes, and I saw all these colors everywhere. On the sides of the walls. I thought it was the most magnificent thing in my life. I saw it. It was like a rainbow of colors. It was just amazing. I looked at it, and my mom asked me what I saw. I said, I saw all these different colors. I saw magenta, the color magenta, and that was probably the first color I ever saw. Then it switched to green. And my mom says, I see lots of green. That's what I said. And she said, that means you are a healer. I said, okay. She said, and I saw orange. And I said all the colors, and it was just amazing. And you know what? I finally didn't want to get off, but I got a little frustrated and wanted to move around. So I looked down, and there was space. I was floating in space on my mom's bed. That's how I knew, after a couple years later when my mom told me I was a starseed, that's how I knew my bloodlines went from there. I awakened in space. That's how I knew that I was really a starseed. And it was just probably the amazing thing I have ever seen in my entire life. Been waiting for that to happen again, and it's happened on 999 again, and it's just truly amazing. And that's my story of how I awakened.